Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at an altcoin, Hedera, also known as Hbar. Hbar is down 52% over the last 1 year. Right now, signs of life appear in the altcoin market. A lot of altcoins are pumping on a weekly time frame, on a monthly time frame. Hbar currently trades around $0.093 with a market cap of $4.04 billion. We look at Hbar's performance against the US dollar on a weekly time frame. Should we be buying more HBAR right now? What's the odds of us pumping to higher prices anytime soon? We'll also look at HBAR's performance against both Bitcoin and Ethereum. Then we'll look at HBAR's market cap. Can HBAR's market cap rally to new all-time highs? While market participants buying some HBAR right now, why are they still scared? We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. So when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. Do the necessary research and analysis before making any investment decision. Let's get down to business. Hedera Hbar, which has lost 50% over the last 1 year, is not abnormally in the altcoin market. The altcoin market has been desecrated over the last 1 year, with a lot of altcoins just trying to recover over the last few months and the last few weeks. Hbar's market cap sits at a $4.04 billion level, has a total supply of 50 billion tokens, and we have 43.43 billion of those tokens in circulation. Hbar's all-time high came in on the 16th of September 2021. We saw Hbar trading for as high as $0.57. Right now, is down 83% from that all-time highs. If you look at Hbar's performance against the US dollar on a daily time frame first before we go on a weekly time frame, you will notice Hbar has been on a journey down to Goblin Town since we had a mini rally in July of 2025. And if you zoom out further, you will see that 2025 rally just felt like a relief rally, because since November or December of 2024, when Hbar pumped to higher prices, we have been on a trajectory down to Goblin Town. Now, we're not going to dump to zero. Historically, we have never dumped to zero on most of the altcoins in the cryptocurrency market. But when we're dumping to Goblin Town, it feels like we're heading straight back to zero. Now, for Hbar, before we went to that rally in 2024, we saw a dip in Goblin Town. Just in October of 2024, it looked like it was dead. It looked like there was nothing good coming out of Hbar. And then in just 30 days, we saw Hbar rallying to higher prices. We saw Hbar giving us around a 700% pump to the upside, getting to as high at $0.37. So altcoins can be very, very volatile, and most times those pumps come when a lot of market participants don't believe. Those pumps come when there's huge pessimism in the cryptocurrency market. And right now, to be honest, there's a lot of extreme fear in the cryptocurrency market. We're seeing record levels of extreme fear grip the market over the last few months. We won't stay here forever. At some point in time, that extreme fear will leave the market, and we'll see a lot of market participants rushing to sing Kumbaya as all coins start pumping to higher values. And if you look at what Hbar has done over the years, yes, we have our moments when we're pumping to the moon, but then what a lot of market participants are trying to avoid is those periods in time when we're just dumping aggressively to Goblin Town. Now, for you to enjoy the first pump Hbar gave, you had to stomach a whopping 97% dump to Goblin Town in around 119 days. Few people can survive that kind of huge drawdown and still come out on top, but that's the kind of drawdown offered to you in the altcoin market. But then we have the smart market participants that step side, they wait for the drawdown, and then they buy, waiting for that big pump to the upside. For Hbar, that pump started in January of 2020 when Hbar was trading around the $0.01 level. And since then, we saw Hbar rallying to new all-time highs. By the time we got to September of 2021, Hbar returned by more than 4,700% in just around 602 days. The pump will come eventually. You just have to be patient. The dump will also come eventually. You just have to be very, very careful. And those market participants that bought the bottom were able to sell the top. And also those market participants that were forced to buy the top because of their impatience, because of their greed, because of their FOMO, the market will find a way for you to sell the bottom. Because from 2021 to entering 2022, what happened to Hbar then? We saw it losing around 93% of its value. This time around, it took around 474 days for it to be completed. But one guarantee you're going to see in the altcoin market is that there's going to be huge dumps to the gobbling town, and there's going to be huge pumps to the moon. The next pump Hbar had started in December of 2022, and even though we spent mostly the next 1.5 years consolidating that, pumping to higher prices and dumping back to test support, eventually Hbar got towards the $0.39 level where we got rejected, but that was around 1,000% from where it bottomed deep in the bear market. So one recurring theme we're noticing right now is that there's always those bear market periods where Hbar gives us an opportunity to buy, and then there's the bullish period where things go up very rapidly. Now Hbar has been down for the last 400 plus days, around 470 days. We've seen Hbar dump from the highs it set in December of 2024. We've seen it lose around 81% of its value. I postulate the next few weeks are going to be very interesting. I expect all coins to be pumping to higher values. Special points to look out for is at special levels where Hbar might face some difficulties on our way to higher prices. First, the $0.13 level. We have seen so many reactions from Hbar at that key level in the past. I don't think this time will be different. I believe we might still have some resistance there. It doesn't mean the pump will stop. You might just see us consolidate there for 1 day, 2 days, maybe even 3 days. The next key level coming around the $0.29 region. We saw us rallying there in July of 2025. We got rejected at that key level, so that's the level to respect. The next key level will be us brushing at the all-time highs. We've seen Hbar get to the $0.399 level on 3 different occasions. March of 2021, we couldn't close the weekly candle above it. October to December of 2021 also, we closed some candles above it, but eventually we lost that key level and dumped Goblin Town. And even in January of 2025, when we rallied towards that $0.399 level, we got rejected there. So that will be the major level to watch out for as Hbar continues pumping to higher prices from where we're currently trading right now. For Hbar to get there, we need to see it rally up by more than 350%. And that looks like a big pump, but the altcoin market is very crazy. That can happen in 1 month. We've seen an altcoin just give us a 548% pump over the last 1 month. Who is to say Hbar can't be the next altcoin to do that? And if you look back to Hbar's price history just as early as 2024, we saw Hbar giving us that kind of crazy pump also. And funny thing, it happened in a very short period of time. Started in October, ended around November, starting entering December. Hbar rallied up by 821% in just 35 days. You never want to say never with the altcoin market. We look at Hbar's performance against the king of the cryptocurrency market, Bitcoin. Since that 2024, Hbar has been dumping to Goblin Town against Bitcoin. One thing you'll notice over the years in the cryptocurrency market is that when the market is bullish, market participants run towards the altcoin market. They run because they know the altcoins outperform Bitcoin in bullish market conditions. But then when the market is bearish, the run towards safety. Safety for us in cryptocurrency market is both Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that's why when the market is very bearish, you see all coins like Hbar draining against Bitcoin. They are losing value against Bitcoin. But when we see that bullish price action return back to the market, expect to see one big candle to the upside. This time around, can be 100% pump to the upside, maybe even higher than that. But one thing is sure, we're getting ready for that big pump to the upside. Now, the big pump to the upside will eventually lead dumps to Goblin Town. But first things first, let's anticipate the big pumps to the upside. Now, one of the controversial charts for Hbar has been Hbar's market cap. We saw Hbar's market cap getting to new all-time highs early January of 2025. On the US dollar price charts, we failed to get to new all-time highs. I know a lot of market participants are asking, why is that so? It's because, guys, more tokens have come into circulation. Remember earlier in the video, I told you Hbar had a total supply of 50 billion tokens, and we had 43 billion of those tokens in circulation. Before 2025, we didn't even have up to 43 billion in circulation. Few tokens were in circulation then, fewer than 43 billion, 43 billion tokens. Right now, we have 43 billion tokens in circulation. And those 43 billion tokens in circulation led us to an all-time high, which meant when Hbar got towards the $6.4 billion level in 2021, we didn't have 4.3 billion tokens in circulation. When Hbar returned back to that all-time highs, blasted above it, even getting to as high as $14 billion in market cap valuation. We had more tokens in circulation, and that's why you saw the market cap going to all-time highs without the price going to all-time highs. So one important place to watch out for will be around that 6.8, $6.9 billion level. We saw us getting rejected there in 2021. I'll not be shocked to see Hbar have some difficulties there. If not, all things being equal, the next few weeks and the next few months, you see Hbar have a relief rally at worst. At best, walk our way to all-time highs. Right now, there's extreme fear in the cryptocurrency market. Historically, that's always been a good time to buy. I don't think this time is different. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. If you want to become a member, guys, link in the description. If you want to ask any question, drop your thoughts about this video in the comment section. See you guys in my next video. Bye.